Before we get into this video, I wanted a disclaimer that I'm not trying to brag or anything. This is just the story and stuff I hid after Mixtape 2022 tour went down. I've been keeping this story hidden for many years at this point, because I didn't want to feel ungrateful, or look that way. Let's rewind the clock back. It started after me and Mom went in to take our photo with and care to be with the rest of our group members and shit like that. I was standing next to Jonathan, but I was celebrating my 16th birthday there. Even though it wasn't my actual birthday, I was celebrating it because, let's be honest, I don't celebrate birthday parties anymore. But that's when I made my first big dumb mistake of the day. And I regret it because I probably embarrassed the shit out of myself. I've told this story before, but not online. Donnie tried to sing the happy birthday song to me, but in a moment of panic and pure trauma and impulsivity, I told him not to. Which I know in all fashion is ridiculous. Like, what kind of blockhead tells Donnie Wahlberg not to sing the happy birthday song? No one! I'm probably the first person in history to have done that. And I regret it. I admit, I should have sat there. I should have just bared it. Instead of embarrassing myself in front of Donnie and probably making him think that I was mean. He probably didn't want anything. Let's just say I think he might not considered me a blockhead after that night, and to be honest, I wouldn't have blamed him if he thought that way. Because I admit that was kind of rude of me to do. I know Donnie will never see this video, but the miracle he ever does, Donnie, I'm sorry. Please do not kill me. Or hate me. But the next moment, I think, that really kind of set off alarm bells in my head was during Sluggo Lounge. I admit, I had fun, don't get me wrong, but I was also having an internal panic attack the whole night. Because dancing in front of all those people that were watching me, it was mortifying. And I'm going to admit, I didn't know who Vinrock was, KG was, Ryan was, or Sluggo was at all. I had no clue who these people were. I had no idea. I had no clue. So while I was in the Sluggo Lounge, I had no idea. I was standing in proximity of some pretty, well-known people. And let's just say when I found that out later, I ended up having a massive panic attack. But when I saw all those people cheering for me, I may have had a smile on my face. This cat, I swear. I may have had a smile on my face, but Laddie, I'm trying to tell an emotional story here. You're not helping. I'm trying to tell an emotional story and you're not helping. Come on. Come to mama. But I just... most of the feelings hit me afterwards. But even though I was smiling and everything on the Sluggo Lounge, internally I was like, why are these people cheering and looking at me? My dancing is horrible enough. And when I looked back, I felt even worse because I looked back at how I danced and I was having even a more internal battle. But at the time, I was like, why are they cheering for me? I don't deserve this. But most of the overthinking came after the concert. But we'll get to that in a sec. During the concert, I had a sign, but I didn't realize how small I wrote my stuff on it. So Donnie Wahlberg tried to read it, but he couldn't. And he was squinting, and that just made me more internally embarrassed during the concert. But he also waved at me during the concert, and that made me feel even more embarrassed. Especially knowing the fact of what I did during the meet and greet part earlier in the day. But let me get to what happened afterwards. After I watched the videos back of my dancing in the Sluggo Lounge, and after finding out who in the frick I was actually standing next to the whole time, while in the Sluggo Lounge, I just, in my room, with no one listening, I just started crying my eyes out. I'm not kidding. I started crying my eyes out. Looking at how shitty my dancing was. And if you don't believe me, here's the clips of me looking like a fucking idiot in Sluggo Lounge.
Thinking about was worth thinking about. It should have been eternity. Here we go. Forever, as they say. And the forever's off the table. Forever's off the table. You know. And I can't say that I blame you, girl. But I know. Hey, give me that clap on. Come on, y'all. Forever's off the table. Make some noise for it right here. So beautiful. Yeah. Forever's off the table. Who you got next? Who's next? Looking for somebody else. Let me get you over here.
Yeah. That's what I looked like. Knowing I looked like that, and then finding out I was standing next to some pretty big celebrities, I just started crying. But it wasn't my hyperventilation crying, it was just regular crying. But when not only Ryan Lane following me, but when Vinrock also followed me, and then I think the L-Tones, I don't think the L-Tones Sluggo's page followed me, but Lady and a Tramp did. I just felt so fucking pathetic. Not because of them following me, but because I felt like I didn't deserve it in the slightest. I was like having an internal battle in my head and calling myself, pathetic. Because I didn't deserve those people following me. And to be honest, part of me still doesn't think they should have followed me on Insta, because I am a literal nobody with no friends and no social life, at least at the time, and having them follow me just made me feel so, I don't know the right word to describe it. I just felt like I didn't deserve it. And part of me, the next day, and for many more days forward, part of me was so tempted just to click the button to make them unfollow my accounts. Because I truly felt like I didn't deserve it. And I didn't deserve their kindness. Not after that. That's what it felt like. That's what I was feeling like. And I still feel like that today. I know by the off chance Vinrock, Slugga, or anyone else from the L-Town Slugga crew sees this, they're going to probably kind of talk to me later and say I shouldn't feel like this and that there's nothing wrong with me and all that shit. But I can't help it. My brain defaults to this mess. It's what it does. It's what I've done for years. But what made it worse was I didn't bring this part up to Vinrock because I didn't want it to... I didn't want to seem ungrateful, but it's when I got the free merchandise from them more than what was originally promised. And oh my god, Kat, I'm trying to be emotional and you're not helping here! My cat's in heat. Can you tell? But basically, Lady and a Tramp basically said that, basically the Slugger Gang is what I call them, is basically they wanted to give me a free official t-shirt. That shocked me definitely at first, but what made it worse is when I actually finally got it years later. It was more than what I thought it would be. It was more than I anticipated. I ended up getting 2 shirts, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to recount. They're in my room. 2 shirts, and then the Slugga necklace, and when I realized I got more than I did, I was grateful, but part of me in that brain felt like I didn't deserve that either. So, that's probably one of the main reasons why I don't wear them often. You never see me wear it in videos or anything really ever. Because I feel like such a freaking loser that doesn't deserve to wear them. And that doesn't deserve any of their kindness at all. I'm not trying to take their kindness for granted. I just felt like I didn't deserve it. Because I really, really didn't. Another video that made me feel like I really definitely didn't deserve any kindness. L-Town Slug, I've never seen it because I was so far away in the crowd. But here's a video of me while they were doing their set on the tour. And I'll end the video off. So that will be pretty much the end card of this video. But yeah, guys, if you see this, I'm not trying to say I'm taking your kindness for granted. That's not what I'm doing. I just thought I'd get these emotions off my chest since I've been hiding them since 2022. It's almost 2026. It's been 4 years hiding these feelings in the drain. So, yeah. Bye, guys.
Put your fist in the air. Let's go. This